Good morning, everybody. Hey, welcome to Tuesday, June 29th. We're almost done with the quarter and a lot of things happening on Wall Street that we'll talk about today. And hey, good news, bad news. It's just me today with Scotty will be on board here in just a few moments. And we will go through and look at what's happening in the economic news. But before we do that, let me just remind you that, hey, there's only one thing with all this volatility that we can control within the marketplace, and that's how much risk you have in your portfolio. And if you don't know what your risk number is, please give us a call, 863-382-0037, and let's do a financial x-ray to determine exactly how much risk you have and how much you're paying in expenses and fees. So with that, we will hold tight, and Scotty will bring us on here in just a minute to talk to everybody out there in Radio Land.
5.0 Let FM. Leona Lewis is up next. It's 8:39. Time to head to Statler Financial Services in Sebring, where Phillip is on the line. How are you, Phillip?
Hey, Scott, doing well today. Had a couple days off, so excited. Spent some time with the grandbaby and had some fun at SeaWorld. So now we're back hitting it hard, and glad to be back with you guys this morning.
Always good talking to you, my friend. Hey, got some time off. Went to SeaWorld with the family. That's exciting.
It was, especially when you got a 1.5-year-old with you.
Yeah, I can't beat that. So catch us up today. What's going on in the markets? What happened yesterday?
So yesterday was kind of a mixed bag, Scott. You know, we had a couple things going on. I'm trying to pull up my numbers here. There we go. So we had a mixed bag. The Dow was actually down, not quite 0.5% to 34,283, down 150 points. NASDAQ and S&P 500, though, both had great days. The NASDAQ was up almost 1 full point to 14,500. And I'll tell you, Scotty, that was $2 away from its intraday high. So it's hit a new high record, and it closed at a new high. And then we had the S&P 500. Following that same tune, it closed up about 0.25% to $4,290. And that, again, it hit a new closing record. And during yesterday, it hit a new 52-week, or actually a new all-time high. So numbers are doing well when we look at Wall Street. The question always is, can it really follow through? And we'll talk about that here in a little bit longer.
Okay. Also, I understand you have some big banking announcements that are in the works.
You know, it really is. You know, back in 2008, you know, the Federal Reserve, the federal government came in and really put the clamps on banks in terms of what they could do in dividends and their stock price and some of those type of things. And they had to go through an annual stress test. Well, they just got done doing that annual stress test this last week or so and announced those results. And most everybody, the big banks, all passed with flying colors. We're talking about Goldman Sachs, Bank of America, Morgan Stanley, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo, Citibank. And the key thing here is that they all, except for Citigroup, announced huge increases in their dividends. As a matter of fact, Morgan Stanley and Wells Fargo both announced that they were going to double their dividend. So that's some big news when it comes to the banking world. And it's also affecting the stock prices, all pretty much up across the board too, Scott.
Okay. Yeah. Well, speaking of which, what's the latest in economic news overall there, Phillip?
Well, you know, we don't have much on the economic calendar today. We're really getting close. Tomorrow we'll have ADP numbers coming out on jobs creation. Thursday will be our normal unemployment day. And actually on Friday, the unemployment number comes out. But on top of that, you know, one of the most talked about stocks is Facebook. And Facebook yesterday won a court case. Basically, the federal government dismissed the federal and state antitrust complaints against Facebook, which had them skyrocketing yesterday. They were up a little over 4% yesterday. Now they're trending down just a tad this morning, but because they had such a big day yesterday. Then we had a couple of things on the earnings front. We had a company called FactSet, which is important to me in my industry because they do a lot of financial information reporting and keeping up with company earnings and those type of things. They missed by 3 cents a share. Revenue did come in above forecast, and so they're trading down today just a little bit, about 0.6% after closing up 1.5 yesterday. And then we had Herman Miller, maybe not a common name for folks out there, but they're a big company when it comes to office furniture. Most people are sitting at a desk that was probably made by Herman Miller.
Really?
They beat by almost 20 cents a share. Revenue came in ahead of estimates as well. However, they gave a lower than expected earnings forecast for the whole year. And so that's not being received very well out there. So they're trading down almost 3.5% this morning. And the last earnings report I have for you today, Scotty, is Jefferies Financial. They beat both on profit and revenue and announced a 25% increase in their dividend. And so they're trading up almost 3.5% this morning as we look at earnings. And obviously we're at the end of the quarter. Not a much earnings news will be coming out over the rest of this week, I believe. There may be a few stragglers coming in, but not a whole lot coming through from that standpoint. So then as we close out today, Scotty, we've got the numbers for at least what the futures look like right now. And we have the Dow actually rebounding some from yesterday, up about 0.25%. Which is about $82 right now. S&P 500 is flat. NASDAQ's trading down about 0.25% right now. And then gold and silver are both down. Silver's down 1.5. Gold's down 1.3. Crude oil, though, Scotty, is heading the wrong way. It's up 0.5% to $73.25 a barrel right now. So,
wow.
We'd like it down below 70 for sure.
Yeah. I didn't realize it had gotten that high. I guess I should have because gas prices seem like they've been going up now for a while. Yeah.
Exactly. I haven't quite crossed over $3 a gallon, but my fear is if we stay in this mid 70s, low to mid 70s range, that we could easily see gas prices heading over $3 here shortly.
Okay. Well, we'll hope for the best. What else do you have there for us, Phillip?
That's really about it on the jobs front. We've got some news that'll be coming out, like I said, later this week. So we'll have some things to talk about then. But other than that, that pretty much wraps up the news cycle for today. And we will have more news for you guys tomorrow. But before I let you go, Scotty, let me just remind folks that there's really only one thing that any of us can control within our portfolios, and that's how much risk you have. And so if you don't know what your risk number is and you don't know how much risk is in your portfolio, now's a great time as the markets continue to hit new highs. Give us a call at 863-382-0037. Catch us on our website at statlerfinancial.com. And then this weekend, Scotty, we always have the Statler Financial Radio Show, 6 a.m. and noon on Saturday, 10 a.m. Sunday morning on Highlands News Talk, 730.
All right. Hey, it's going to be you and me for the next few weeks. Dave's actually taking an extended vacation, which he really, it's a good thing to see Dave actually taking some time off. So enjoy our time together very much. Phillip, can't wait to talk to you tomorrow. Have a great day.
All right, buddy. You too. And hopefully Dave got to where he was going today. And we'll see him in a couple weeks.
All right. Super good. We'll see you tomorrow, Phillip, at Statler Financial Services.
From the pitch, swung at a little too soon.
Strike three, you're out.
To the joke told at the wrong time. To barely missing your connecting flight.
This is the final boarding call for Flight 109 to Chicago.
Timing is everything. The same is true for your Social Security benefits. Take them too soon and you could leave a lot of money on the table. Take them too late and you might spend down too much of your savings. Everybody's situation can be different. But taking your Social Security benefits at the right time is important for your retirement success. Phillip Statler at Statler Financial understands Social Security and can help you make decisions that are best for you and your retirement dreams. Call 863-285 3815 to start optimizing your benefits. With Social Security, timing is everything, so don't delay. Call Phillip Statler at Statler Financial today, 863-285-3815. That's 863-285-3815. Our firm offers insurance services and is not affiliated with the U.S. government. Advisory services offered through Statler Financial Services, Inc., a registered investment advisory